Good morning, folks. Another beautiful day. It is still early before breakfast here and nice and sunny. And it's actually, I think it's going to be a humid day. It's fairly warm today so far, considering it's morning. Working on the tractor here this morning, we've noticed a crack has developed here on the loader. I'll turn the camera around later to give you a better idea of where that is. Okay, but it's on the loader bracket and it goes all the way around here and back up on the other side there. I don't know if you can make that all out. So I got to get that welded up before that gets worse. I have no idea if it was cracked already when I bought the tractor or not. I haven't got a clue. I know that we use it, and it's gotten a little bit worse since I first noticed the crack. So I'm going to be using my Lincoln electric welder. It's 180. Whoop, where is it? There. It's a little MIG welder we bought. Absolutely love it. It's great. A guy that I used to have working for me named John, super great guy. He had one, and he used to bring it out to my farm. Actually, he had two, I believe. He always brought one out to the farm there, and we used it there. So when we sold that farm, that was up in northern Ontario. When we sold that and moved out west, I bought our own welder. Just super handy to have. Now, we are obviously not plugged into a grid. There's no hydro poles on the place. You won't find any. And we're doing everything off generator. We picked up a new Honda generator that we're running. It's a very, very quiet one. We're using that one there now. I'll show you that yet at some point. I said I would do that. It's running the trailer when needed. And the 3 freezers are chest freezers. That's why we bought it. Down the road, when we hit the markets, when we hope to sell meat at market and stuff, then we'll be using that generator there as well to run our freezers. So right now we just use it every now and again, keep the freezers cool. Super efficient generator. But I have our old one here still. We've had this for a number of years, Briggs & Stratton. It's a really big one. I think 10,000 watts, 8,000 normal, 10,000 starting watts. This is a big one. We can use this to run an entire house, and that's why we bought it at that time when we moved out west. We didn't know what the power would be like out there, and when needed, I could run the entire household on this generator. I built an adapter to put between the generator and the welder. I've yet never tried that, so I'm going to go get that right now, and that's what I'm hoping to weld off of. It should work, as long as I got the wiring done right and nothing blows up. And then we're going to go weld that. I got to go bevel out that crack a little bit to give myself a better hold on the weld, and then weld that up this morning. And then eat breakfast, hopefully. So this is the cable I built. This end should fit into the generator. And then it's a heavy duty, thick cable, steel reinforced with plastic coating over it. And then this is my welder plug. Now I find these are ridiculously cheap built, so I got electrical tape on it already, because there's no screws holding the top of that cover on to the back steel plate. There's screws at the bottom portion of it, not at the top. And that could be because it's meant to be wall mounted. I don't know. But I just started taping these kind of things right away. So hopefully that'll work. This one here fits for my welder, and this should fit into my generator. Get that hooked up, and then, like I said, I'm going to grind those a minute. Just dig it out a little bit so I got more material to weld to and get a more penetrating weld. And then hopefully it works. There's a lot of weight on that. That's the main support. Because if I go farther back here, you can get a good shot of it too. But right there is where it's broke. And that's really the only thing holding it to the tractor aside from the cylinder. So there's a fair bit of torque on that whenever you're lifting or shoving a pile or whatever you're doing with even back dragging. It all pulls on here, right? So I've been using this for obviously taking all the bales off the field. We already did that at the last place. The tractor's got 5,600 hours on it. Guy before this used it for hauling heavy bales off the field. I mean, it's been used. It's not new anymore. 5,600 hours is quite a bit. To give you an idea, my Puma that I had, which we use quite regularly, I put on about 600 hours a year. Okay, so 5,600 would be 10 years of that, and I used it a lot. So I can't remember what year this tractor is, but it's a fair bit of hours. Doesn't mean it's done by any means. It'll last a long time, hopefully, yet. But sometimes you do need a few repairs, and that's one of them. So we use it for cleaning the lane here, making the laneway, stripping off the pad there for our house, excavating that. I've used it for working in the river there a bit to clear a spot to get across. There's a lot of heavy work that it does, and you know, everything has a point where it breaks. So yeah, hopefully we can get that welded up really good and solid, and then not have any further issues. It is double plated. On this side you can see there's two halves bent over each other, so it's just the top half here that's busted, the bottom half isn't. And I think the fact that it's doubled like that, that's what's prevented it from going across all the way. The bottom's also doubled up. I don't know if you can get in there and see that. Not getting a real clear shot there, but anyway, it's two C's welded together, and then it has this pin through it. So that makes it a lot stronger. And thankfully, I only have the one side to contend with at this point. The other side I looked at, the other side of the loader, I looked at that as well too, and it looks fine still. Just a fluke thing, I guess. Something got weak and started breaking. Okay, so this one comes like this, and that's why I got this plug. If all goes well, that'll fit right in there. I don't know if I can get you a shot of that or not. Like I said, I've never actually tried this yet. That should lock in there. Okay, so that guy's in. And then the other side, the welder should fit in. That's good. And that's a 30 amp breaker on that, which should be enough. Should be more than enough for the welder here. I'm not sure what the draw is on that welder, but should work. I'm going to go ahead and grind that first yet though before I turn it on. Okay, I'm short on cameraman, camera women, camera girls, camera boys. Short on help. So anyway, I did not film grinding it, but you can see how I've got that grooved out a little bit. Somewhere to place the grind. Or not the grind, place the weld. Get it grooved out. And now I will turn that welder up, providing it works, and weld with it. So first off, we'll see if the thing even starts. Never had a problem starting this guy, so it should be okay. The battery's dead, it don't start like that no more. Oh. Alright, I couldn't get the generator started because of the low oil. You can see how loud that thing is compared to the other generator we got. Anyway, there's a low oil alarm, wouldn't let me start. It's a good thing it has those things for guys like me who don't always check the oil. You'd end up wrecking something. Okay, so generator, or the welder's not on yet. I can flip the switch, won't do a whole lot until I start actually welding. So it doesn't even notice it. From what I know, it should be on. I can't hear it though. And we should see wire coming out when I push the button. We don't, oh no, I got one more thing yet. Got a switch here. Okay, now it should be on. I believe it's running now. Wire's stuck. There goes. Perfect. So we'll just try welding with her now. Again, I am by myself, so I won't be able to tape that, but I'm going to weld that up, and then we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, super happy how that worked out. Like I said, I didn't film the welding itself, but generator handled that no problem. Welded like awesome. And got me a new welder on there. Is it perfect? No, but I'm not a professional. I taught myself to weld installing milking equipment at one point, so to me that'll work, and if it doesn't, we'll touch it up, but I think it's pretty good. I got good strong penetration on there. You can see the smoke billowing out of the hole. She went in deep, so very happy. I do have some red case paint around. I just don't know where it is at the moment, so I don't think we're going to be painting it. We'll just drive on. I would like to, because I don't like the rust, but I don't know where that is, so I'll just leave it the way that is right now. That's it for that job. I'm going to put the pin back in, and we should be good to go, and I'm hoping breakfast is ready because my tummy is telling me it's hungry time. I don't know if you can see the smoke. That's all from this lawnmower. I haven't ran this thing in, I don't know, probably 3 years. So I just changed the oil, put new gas in it, and new spark plug. Anyway, I guess it needed to clean itself out because that was an enormous amount of smoke. It's just pouring smoke out of there. Still smoking. Who knows what's all in there? Better check the inside of the muffler to make sure there's no seeds from some mouse. Anyway, we sold our riding lawnmower because we obviously don't have a lawn, and that was one less thing to take along. We still have this push mower, so we're just going to do a little bit of clipping around the camp trailer now that I've got her going, and just whatever, just these areas where we walk in. Try to keep things a little cleaner in the trailer as well, a little bit tidier around the trailer. We've got some company coming. I guess that's maybe the real reason. We got to make things look presentable around here, okay? But no, it is nice just to have the grass tidied up a bit and cleaned up around the trailer. Just came back from the lumber store with first load. Apparently there's a post shortage due to COVID. A lot of places got shut down. There's a lumber shortage. I don't know. That's what I'm told. So I managed to get some posts from one lumber yard. I got to go to another one to get some more posts. We'll get these unloaded, but that is the beginning of our build right there. These ones are for the house. The barn ones, or shop ones, sorry, they need to be a lot taller, and I have to source them someplace yet. They can apparently get them from down south for me yet. But yeah, running out, I guess. Everything's behind. So yeah, it's kind of exciting having the first posts here. I'm going to unload them, set them on site, and get ready to leave to go to another lumber yard to pick up some more posts. And then I should have enough for the house portion, which is our main priority. If I can't get the shop part done this year, then so be it. But I'd like to have someplace warm to live yet for this winter, or we would. Don't really want to be in the camp trailer all winter long.